the Studders for our first race in the Saturday afternoon of racing. And we kick things off, full field of 8 starters, Keystone Ricochet and Lonnie Stokes. Lobster Tail and Beer, Wayne Watson, R.R.'s Overton and John Davidson. I'm a Little Beauty, Paul Bro, Mr. Rock and Roll and Sam Hodgen. Emily J. Down, Steve Mason, Side Road, and Charlie Miles, outside 8. Seawind Princess and Kim Cameron. 8 across the gate, race 1 of 11. Here they come. Off stride, I'm a Little Beauty, a bit rough leaving. They're off and pacing. R.R.'s Overton out for the lead. Up on the inside, though, is Keystone Ricochet, and she takes it around the turn. R.R.'s Overton second. Lobster Tail and Beer got away third. Side Road on the outside fourth. Then backing off, that's Emily J. Down fifth. Getting away sixth is I'm a Little Beauty. And the 2 trailers are Mr. Rock and Roll, and trailing the field, Seawind Princess. And on to the quarter they go, and it's Johnny D on the lead with R.R.'s Overton, 29-4. Opening panel for R.R.'s Overton. The filly Keystone Ricochet in the pocket. Then back in third, Lobster Tail and Beer. Side Road has found a home at the inside fourth. Outside driving up, that's Mr. Rock and Roll coming up. Also making a move to the outside. That's Seawind Princess. Then we're back, shuffle back, Emily J. Down on the inside. And now trailing I'm a Little Beauty halfway home. And it's R.R.'s Overton on the lead. That half 101 and 2, 101 and 2. Halfway home, and it's led by R.R.'s Overton. Keystone Ricochet staying close, about 2 lengths off in second. Lobster Tail and Beer yet to lead the pylons third. There goes Emily J. Down on the outside, and Mason goes to work on her, and she is quickly rushing on. And now second on the outside. It's R.R.'s Overton. Emily J. Down now comes to second, though. Keystone Ricochet racing third, 133-1 as they round the turn. R.R.'s Overton, Emily J. Down, a perfect striking position on the outside. Then Keystone Ricochet third, Lobster Tail and Beer. Then on the outside, driving up, Seawind Princess. An 8th to go, and on the outside, Emily J. Down. And the 2-year-old filly has grabbed the lead. Emily J. Down, then R.R.'s Overton. And for third, Keystone Ricochet. Lobster Tail and Beer fourth, ahead of I'm a Little Beauty back in 5th, and it was back to Mr. Rock and Roll in 6th, Side Road, and back to Seawind Princess. New lifetime mark, 203 and 2. Emily J. Down here in the first. New record, 203 and 2. And joining us in the winner's circle, winner of race number 1, number 5, Emily J. Down, a 2-year-old daughter of Drop Off, out of the Tucson Hanover mare, Tucson Melody, owned by the Downey Stables. Steve Mason trains and drives, a daughter of Drop Off, and a new record for her today, 203 and a 2. Emily J. Down, a new lifetime best today, 203 and 2. Top of the stretch now for our second race, $2,500 claiming Pacers. And the 1 is My Buddy Mark and Sam Hodgen in the bike. Number 2, No Thoughts of Her Own, and Ricky Collins. 3 is RG Indy, Chester Eatman. Scoring 4 is In Gals, John Davidson, UK Bluegrass, and Lonnie Stokes. From post position 5, Fastest Can Be and Mark Haig. Consider Me Lucky, Wayne Watson outside. Field of 7, here they come. They're off and pacing. UK Bluegrass on the outside with a strong start. On the inside, My Buddy Mark. He likes to fire out of there as well, and he's going for it. But no contest up front for the early lead. UK Bluegrass Just like that, grabs the lead. Racing second, My Buddy Mark. Back in third, No Thoughts of Her Own. RG&D got away fourth. On the outside, driving up. Let's Consider Me Lucky now fourth, but she's parked. RG&D fifth, and Fastest Can Be sixth. And trailing in the backfield in Gals at opening quarter. 29-3 opener, and it's UK Bluegrass. My Buddy Mark has found a home in the pocket second. No Thoughts of Her Own sits in from third. Consider Me Lucky on the outside fourth, and she's been parked every step so far. RG&D fifth inside, on the outside and moving. Here comes Fastest Can Be, and halfway home in Gals can see them all as they straighten into the back, halfway home, and it's led by UK Bluegrass. And Stokes on the outside, Consider Me Lucky. That half in a minute. And 4/5 around the turn. UK Bluegrass on this front end mission and has stepped out again by a pair. Then My Buddy Mark second, Consider Me Lucky, and she starts to let go third. No Thoughts of Her Own slides up now third. Consider Me Lucky still there on the outside, but again parked every step, but showing her grit on the outside driving up. Then it's back to RG&D in fifth. Fastest Can Be. He's got some work to do, and trailing the field in Gals 133 around the turn, 31-3. 131-3, and it's UK Bluegrass. My Buddy Mark has enjoyed a perfect pocket trip, and Hodgins going to try him now from the pocket. An eighth to go, UK Bluegrass. My Buddy Mark on the outside coming on. No Thoughts of Her Own for third, but it's UK Bluegrass, and Stokes is going to win it. UK Bluegrass in for second. My Buddy Mark, No Thoughts of Her Own, fills out the top three. Time for the mile, 2:02:1. 2:02:1 here in race number 2, and it goes to UK Bluegrass. Season's best for 'em. And parading back now, winner of race number 2, number 5, UK Bluegrass, an 8-year-old gelded son of Do Run Run Bluegrass. Out of the silent majority mare, Heebie-Jeebie Bluegrass, so may Ron Dinsmore. Trained by John Davidson, Lonnie Stokes up for the drive today. And UK Bluegrass not only wins, but he sets a season's best today. 2:02:1. Season's best, UK Bluegrass. Lonnie Stokes in the bike, 2:02:1. Congratulations. And the starters for race 3, top of the stretch. Third race starters, top of the stretch, J.K. Downs, Steve Downey. Dillinger's Lady, Randy Phillips, IXL, and Sam Hodgen. Red Boots, John Davidson, Elm Grove Bandit, and Lonnie Stokes, Money Hustler, Wayne Watson. Gracious Goodness, Mark Haig to the outside. Field of 7, here they come. They're off, and a great start in here. About 5 of them busting out for the lead. Red Boots on the outside has taken the slight lead, but on the inside, that's J.K. Down going with them and shows about a half length in front. Then on the outside, Red Boots got away second. Then inside, Dillinger's Lady third. IXL back in fourth. Then Elm Grove Bandit got away in fifth. Racing 6, Money Hustler and Gracious Goodness trails the field. Red Boots on the outside, and Johnny D's got him pointed on the lead here. How about this? 28-4 opener. And it's Red Boots out by a length and a half, and the filly up tight with him here. J.K. Down in second, and a bit out on the move on the outside. Then racing third, Dillinger's Lady. IXL back in fourth. Then racing fifth on the inside, Elm Grove Bandit. He comes out to move. Then it's Gracious Goodness, and trailing the field halfway home. And trailing, that is Money Hustler. And they were by the half. 59-1, and Red Boots down the highway here. 59-1. Then racing second, J.K. Down. Racing back in third at the cones is On the inside, that's Dillinger's Lady. IXL a closer fourth. Then racing fifth on the outside, Gracious Goodness. Elm Grove Bandit and trailing the field, Money Hustler. On way to the three-quarters, Red Boots still leading. JK down second. There goes Dillinger's Lady, pulling the plug on the outside. Three-quarters, 1:31 and 1. Dillinger's Lady now second and going for the lead. Red Boots has it. Dillinger's Lady mowing him down on the outside. Then racing third, JK down. IXL is wide. And Gracious Goodness in between horses. Elm Grove Bandit looks for room, an eighth to go. On the outside, Dillinger's Lady. Inside, Red Boots. Dillinger's Lady on the outside. Red Boots tight at the wire. Dillinger's Lady wins it. Red Boots second, JK down third. IXL finishing fourth in the time for the mile. 2:03 and 1. Make it Dillinger's Lady. And back to the winner's circle. Winner of race number 3, number 2, Dillinger's Lady, a 5-year-old daughter of DM Dillinger, the Broadway Express mare, Broadway selection. Owned by Deborah Kirkpatrick, Serge Cormier, Deb does the training, and Randy Phillips up for the catch drive today. And the mile here in race number 3, the mile 2:03 and 1, and it's Dillinger's Lady. Here in the third, 2:03 and 1. Nice win ticket, $17.90 to win on Dillinger's Lady. And the starters for the fourth race behind the gate, claiming Pacers. Lining up in Cole J. Commando and John Davidson, Milt Lonnie Stokes, Don Brynmaster and Chester Eatman. Tuned in, Jeff Lewis. Then we have Come On Scoot, Wayne Watson, Charlotte's Monty, Randy Phillips, and outside Fittipaldi, Sam Hodgen. Field of 7 here for race 4, claiming Pacers. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Come On Scoot out for the lead, but he'll have his hands full as Milt is going for it around the first turn, and Milt takes it. Then on the outside, Come On Scoot racing second. Back in third, Cole J. Commando. On the outside, Charlotte's Monty got away nicely, and he's looking for a spot at the cones in fourth. Then racing fifth. Up the inside now, fourth, it's Don Brynmaster. And backing off, that's Randy Phillips with Charlotte's Money. He backs him into the 5-hole. Then racing 6, tuned in and trailing Fittipaldi as they're strung out single file. Another quick quarter, 29 and 3, led by Milt. On top, then racing in the pocket, Come On Scoot. Cole J. Commando has third. Racing fourth, Don Brynmaster. Yet to move again, Charlotte's Money. Here comes Fittipaldi on the outside, and he's moving from the back of the pack. Tuned in trails halfway home and led by Milt. Racing second is Come On Scoot. Back third, Cole J. Commando. Fittipaldi on the outside. They were by the half, 1:01 and 3 around the paddock turn, led by Milt. Come On Scoot is second. There goes Cole J. Commando, and Davidson Hall's on the right line. And he's out driving from third. Don Brynmaster fourth. Charlotte's Monty. Fittipaldi stalled on the outside, and tuned in can see them all onto the 3/4. And it's Milt out by a pair. Back to second is Come On Scoot. Outside, Cole J. Commando. By the 3/4, 1:32 and 4, and it's Stokes and Milt, the one to beat. On the outside, Cole J. Commando. Right there, Come On Scoot is locked in. Don Brynmaster fourth, Charlotte's Monty fifth. Fittipaldi tuned in, an eighth to go, and it's Milt, the one to beat. Here comes Come On Scoot on the outside. Cole J. Commando, Charlotte's Monty is wide, but it's Stokes and Milt turning his heels to the field here, and Milt wins it. Another good paying ticket, $18.90 winner. And Milt returns the victor, the mile 2:03 and a 3. Milton, Lonnie Stokes, 2:03 and 3. Quinella, 2 all and 5 all payout here in the fourth. 2 all and 5 all. Here's your winner back to the winner's circle. Number 2, Milt, 7-year-old son of Liz Ryan of the Smooth Fellow mare. La Beauvier, owned by Paul Trites, Roy Dickinson trains. And Lonnie Stokes in the driver's seat. Milt picks up his 4th win of the season. Season's best for him. 2:03 and 3 for Milt. Then we have Cocan Rebel, Jerry Gallant, Julia Down, and Steve Mason. And the 6 is Scratch Miss Mimi now grabs the 6th hole. And John Davidson. Field of 6. Here they come. They're off and pacing Manard Amity. She's got good gate speed, looking for the lead on the inside, full of character. He is getting off the gate well and going for the lead. She's rough around the turn, and she's rolled off stride. Everybody by safely, though. And your leader now, Manard Amity. Then racing second, Rosalie Sealster. Miss Mimi got tucked in, racing back in third. Cocan Rebel fourth. Then racing fifth, Julia Down, and trailing the field after the miscue is Full of Character as they're single file and spread out here. And Paul Bro has the mare Manard Amity on the lead. Rosalie Sealster in the pocket, trip second. Miss Mimi back in third, then gapped out Cocan Rebel fourth. Julia Down closes it up fifth, and trailing sixth, Full of Character. 3/8 of the mile in and off the turn through the stretch. Racing to the half, and it's the mare Manard Amity on the lead. Rosalie Sealster in the pocket second. Miss Mimi still eyes it from third. Cocan Rebel fourth, still nobody moving. Julia Down fifth, and trailing sixth is Full of Character. 1:01 and 3 halfway home, and your leader up top is Manard Amity. Rosalie Sealster has had a nice pocket trip. There goes Miss Mimi on the outside, and Davidson is in gear with her on the outside. Now second, Rosalie Sealster third. Julia Down spotted second over, and she's got some pace, and there goes Mason tipping out 3 wide now with Julia Down onto the 3/4. Manard Amity, Julia Down up to call second. 3/4, 1:34 and 1. Miss Mimi is in between them and racing second. Then outside, Julia Down. Inside, Rosalie Sealster. Then Cocan Rebel. In between horses, Full of Character out of it with 1/8 of a mile to go. Down the lane, led by Manard Amity. Manard Amity. Then the battle right now, second, Miss Mimi. Julia Down on again, but it's going to be Manard Amity and Paul Bro. Julia Down second, Miss Mimi third, Cocan Rebel fourth, Rosalie Sealster fifth, and back to sixth, Full of Character. And the time for the mile, new lifetime mark, 2:05 for Manard Amity. Mile in 2:05. And back to the winner's circle, winner of race number 5, number 3, Manard Amity, a 5-year-old daughter of Cam's Card Shark out of the Barberry Spur mare. Manard Angel, owned by the Amos Standardbreds of Moncton, trained and driven by Paul Bro. And a new lifetime best for the mare, 2:05. Manard Amity, 2:05. And the starters for race number 6 behind the gate. In the hands of the starter now, we have Shady Martin and Wayne Watson. Burton Burt, Rick Armstrong, Heron Bay, and Mark Haig. R.E. Andrew, Lonnie Stokes, Rocket Musical, and John Davidson. Cookie Larry Goes now scores to the outside, and Sam Hodge and Olympic Odyssey out. Field of 6, race 6, and here they come. They're off and pacing, and no surprise here. Heron Bay out for the lead, and the mare takes it. Rocket Musical, Burton Burt gets away well from post 2, and he gets away second. Rocket Musical now left to fend for himself third. Inside, Shady Martin got away in fourth, and he's rolled off stride. And also off stride in the backfield, R.E.'s Andrew. And up around them safely, Cookie Larry Goes, now takes over fourth. Then Shady Martin back pacing. R.E.'s Andrew trails, but he's on the move by that opening quarter, 29 and 4. It's Heron Bay, Burton Bird, a perfect pocket trip for Rick Armstrong. In the pocket, then Rocket Musical back third. Inside fourth, Cookie Larry goes. R.E.'s Andrew is now fifth, and trailing six, Shady Martin. 3/8 of the mile in and off the turn. Through the stretch, racing to the half-mile point, it's Heron Bay. Then racing second on the inside, Burton Bird on the outside. Coming up, here comes R.E.'s Andrew out to move, and he's driving up third, the half one, no, 1 and 3. Then racing fourth now, Rocket Musical. Inside, Cookie Larry goes, Shady Martin trails as they pass the half again, 101 and 3. Heron Bay, she's good off the front. R.E.'s Andrew on the outside, comes to second. Burton Bird fighting back though on the inside. R.E.'s Andrew, Rocket Musical, and Davidson now has some racing room to work with up the inside. Cookie Larry goes, and Shady Martin trails, 132 and 4, and it's Heron Bay still leading. Tight for second, Burton Bird on the outside. R.E.'s Andrew, watch for Cookie Larry goes, and he's got some racing room now with an eighth to go, but it's all Heron Bay on the front. Heron Bay, Burton Bird second, then Cookie Larry goes third. Deep stretch, gonna be Heron Bay. Heron Bay, Cookie Larry goes, gets up for second ahead of Burton Bird. And the time for the mile, Heron Bay. And Marquette 2:03 and 4. It's Heron Bay. And back to the winner's circle, winner of race number 6 and her third straight win, number 3, Heron Bay, 7-year-old daughter of Life Sign of the No Nukes mare, Taylor Reed Q. Owned and trained by Brian Foster. Mark Haig in the driver's seat for the third straight week and third straight win for Heron Bay. And the mile today, 2:03 and 4. Heron Bay, gate to wire effort here in the 6th, 2:03 and 4. Heron Bay. Rita Sealster, then it's back to Diamond Hard, and the two trailers are Fun Day Bay, and trailing the field, Arcane Agent, 29 and 1 opener, and it's Stagecoach Gambler on the lead. On the outside, Park Port Hill Digger, talking about my boy, got in, and he's got a nice trip now, right there, third, Miss Rachel fourth, then racing fifth at the pylons. He's gapped out a bit on the inside as they approach the half. That's Rita Sealster. Then back to Diamond Hard, and Fun Day Bay and Arcane Agent trails it up there by the half in a quick 59 and 4 as they round the turn, and Haig on another front end mission here, and he's got Stagecoach Gambler on the lead, then racing second on the outside, hitting hard, Port Hill Digger. He's been out every step. Then talking about my boy, has had a beauty of a trip on the inside, and now he's back to second. Port Hill Digger, Miss Rachel tipping out, then Rita Sealster. Diamond Hard is getting into it, and he is racing sixth. Then Arcane Agent, and trailing the field is Fun Day Bay, 132 and 1. Stagecoach Gambler, and the Hagler's on fire here, looking for his second straight. Then racing second, talking about my boy. Now third on the inside is Rita Sealster, an eighth of a mile to go, led by Stagecoach Gambler, talking about my boy. On the outside, coming on though, Stagecoach Gambler's gonna win it. Hagler 2 for 2 back to back. Talking about my boy second, and a nice finish. Rita Sealster was third. Then Arcane Agent had some late pace, a mile 2:02. Wow, Stagecoach Gambler delivering here in the 7th. And the winner of race number 7 back in victory lane, number 1, Stagecoach Gambler, a 7-year-old gelded son of Bruce My Boy out of the Fundamentalist mare, Petitionist. All by Don Kerr. Don Kerr trains Mark Haig in the driver's seat. And for Stagecoach Gambler, it's his first win of the season. And he wins, smile, an impressive 2:02. Front end effort, the mile 2:02. And the starters for the 8th, approaching the top of the stretch, Lucky Northern Star and Ross Galbraith. J.R. Blue Chip, John Davidson, No Nonsense Now, and Mark Haig, Megan L. Down, Steve Mason. Tis My Little One, Lonnie Stokes, Emerald Corker, and Sam Hodgen, Lockload Fire, Wayne Watson. Field of 7 for the 8th race, top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Lucky Northern Star for the lead on the outside. Lockload Fire fires out of there from the far outside. Then in along the pylons, that's JR Blue Chip. Gets away second. Lockload Fire third. Then racing fourth on the inside. No Nonsense Now. Then getting away Megan L. Down in fifth. Racing back in sixth. Tis My Little One. And trailing the field at the back, that's Emerald Corker. And Ross Galbraith has cut Lucky Northern Star loose on the lead, 28-2, and she lights the quarter pole up, 28-2. Then backed off in a second. That's Davidson, and he's got the pocket trip. JR Blue Chip. Then Lockload Fire found a home in third, racing fourth. Here comes No Nonsense Now. Megan L. Down should get a nice trip out of this one, and she's moving second over from fifth. Then racing sixth, Tis My Little One, and Emerald Corker trails halfway home, and it's Lucky Northern Star, 59-2, halfway home, Lucky Northern Star. Then racing second, still JR Blue Chip. On the outside, driving third, No Nonsense Now. Then fourth, locked in, Lockload Fire. Megan L. Down goes to the outside, and watch for her. Mason has her in high gear, and she's tipped out 3 wide now and comes to third. And your leader still Lucky Northern Star, but they're getting to her, and they're getting to her quickly. Megan L. Down has now taken the lead, 132 by the 3/4. Megan L. Down moving out. JR Blue Chip now second. Lucky Northern Star. No Nonsense Now on the outside, fourth. Then coming to fifth, Tis My Little One, Lockload Fire. Emerald Corker, an eighth to go. And Megan L. Down swooped them up the backside, and she's moving away. Megan L. Down. Then JR Blue Chip for second. And third, No Nonsense Now. Lucky Northern Star on again. But it's going to be your winner, and Megan L. Down, an easy winner for Mason. JR Blue Chip second. Tight quarters for third. Time for the mile, race 8. 2:02-2. Megan L. Down. 2:02-2. And we'll post a show photo here. Back to the winner's circle, though. Winner of race 8, number 4, Megan L. Down, a 5-year-old daughter of Estrellos out of the Tucson Hanover mare, Tucson Melody. All my Stephen and Kyle Mason. Steve trains and drives the mare. And Megan L. Down picks up her third of the season this afternoon. 2:02-2. 2:02-2. Second driving win of the afternoon for Steve Mason, winning earlier with a half-sister to Megan L. Down. Emily J. Down scoring in the first, half-sister. Top of the stretch now for the 9th race. Bob's Birthday and Wayne Watson. Holiday Moon, Sam Hodgen. Just a reminder, Jeff Lewis. Then we have Kibo, Randy Phillips, Always Sherwan, Wayne Hubbard outside Rapid Cane, and Charlie Price. Field of 6, here they come. They're off and pacing, chasing the gate out of there is Keybo, and Keybo takes the lead. Then on the outside, Rapid Cane firing out well, and he's on the outside, now racing second. Then getting in third, that's Bob's Birthday. Holiday Moon is gapped out fourth. Then racing fifth, just a reminder, and trailing the field, Always Jarwa. And off stride, that's Bob's Birthday, has gone to a break and takes to the outside. Everybody by safely as they pass the opening quarter. It's Keybo, Rapid Cane in a perfect striking spot in the pocket. 28-3 opener, and it's Keybo on top, then Rapid Cane second. Holiday Moon is gapped out third, and there goes just a reminder, giving some cover to Always Jarwa on the outside. He's now moving in after the break. Bob's Birthday trails through the stretch, racing to the half, led by Keybo. Rapid Cane second. Outside, just a reminder, third. Then inside fourth, Holiday Moon, Always Jarwa. And trailing halfway home, Bob's Birthday. And not much of a break there in fractions. 58-4 halfway home for Keybo. Rapid Cane trying to stay with him, but he's not into it. And he's racing second now. They're quickly gaining on him. Then on the outside, third, just a reminder. Outside, Always Jarwa kicking into gear. Now third on the outside, just a reminder, fourth. Then racing fifth, Holiday Moon and Bob's Birthday, 3/4 in 1:29-3 as they round the turn. Keybo, but Always Jarwa is on the outside and gaining with every stride, and he's at the leader's wheel. Rapid Cane third, just a reminder, fourth, an eighth of a mile to go, and it's Keybo, but on the outside, Always Jarwa digging in, deep stretch, Keybo inside, Always Jarwa, but it's Keybo, and Phillips taking no prisoners here, and a gate-to-wire effort for Keybo. Always Jarwa, Rapid Cane fills out the top trio, and the time for the mile. Season's best for Keybo, 2 minutes and 4/5. Season's best for Keybo, 2 minutes and 4/5.
Barn area, Megan L. Down already at the test booth. Megan L. Down's already at the test booth.
And parading back to the winner's circle, the winner of race number 9, number 5, Keybo, a 7-year-old gelded son of Ship Snoops out of the Fortune Teller mare, Tara Lobel. Alma John Malloy of Fredericton, Ed Harvey trains, and Randy Phillips picks up the catch drive on 5, Keybo, and second straight win for the 7-year-old gelding, and today, season's best for him, 2 minutes and 4/5. In fact, best trip in 2 years for the pacer, as Keybo wins 2 minutes and 4/5, best in 2 years. And the stutters for our 10th race, top class pacers behind the gate, Materialism and Mark Haig. Ari's Donna, Tim Merzetti. Dr. Decimeter, Wayne Watson. Salzbrook Dandy and Lonnie Stokes. Hijinks Bank, John Davidson. Then we have Becoming Jarwa, Wayne Hubbard, Everybody Loves Raymond, and Sam Hodgen. Field of 7 across the gate. Top class pacers. Here they come. They are off and pacing. Hijinks Bank takes them out of there. Then Dr. Decimeter on the inside. Materialism from the inside post goes for it and takes it. Then on the outside, Hijinks Bank, Dr. Decimeter. Ari's Donna got away racing in fourth. Salzbrook Dandy is fifth. And we get the park job going on here. Materialism and Dr. Decimeter forced to go on. And Merzetti filled up the hole with Ari's Donna. Then racing fourth now. And backing off, Hijinks Bank, Salzbrook Dandy. In sixth, 28-3 opener. Then racing sixth, Becoming Jarwa, and trailing the field at the back, Everybody Loves Raymond. There goes Ari's Donna out from third and going on, and driving now second, but the leader up top and out for the retake. Materialism gains control again. Ari's Donna on the outside, neck and neck for the lead. Then Salzbrook Dandy's right behind him. Then racing fourth on the inside, Dr. Decimeter. 58-4 halfway home, and it's Materialism on the outside second. Our East Donna going for it, and the little fella digging in on the inside. Our East Donna, Salzbrook Dandy racing third. Then on the inside, Dr. Decimeter fourth, becoming Jarwa on the outside. Then it's back to High Jinks Banka, and trailing the field, Everybody Loves Raymond, and our East Donna still cannot clear Materialism, who has the lead by the 3/4, 1:28 and 4, and Salzbrook Dandy has made a 3-wide bid now with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Materialism, then our East Donna, Salzbrook Dandy on the outside, then becoming Jarwa looks for room. Our East Donna, Salzbrook Dandy, Materialism still there, deep stretch. Our East Donna, High Jinks Banka running over them, but it's our East Donna, Materialism. And wow, he did not give up and was right there. And back to third, High Jinks Banka and Salzbrook Dandy. Time for the mile, 2 minutes and a 1/5. 2 minutes and a 1/5. Back to the winner's circle, winner of race 10, number 2, our East Donna, 7-year-old free-legged daughter of Drop Off, out of the Laura's Fellamare, our East Cloud, owned by Charlie Price. And he does the training. Tim Merzetti up for the catch drive today, our East Donna, picking up career win number 40. 40 career wins for our East Donna. And this afternoon, a gutsy effort, 2 minutes and a 1/5. Our East Donna takes the 10th. 2 minutes and 1/5. Top of the stretch for race 11, Mr. Down East and Phil Reed. All My Beautiful Doll with a claim entered, and Rick Armstrong, Jacob Marcag, Sweet Lofty, and Charlie Price. Wild Cherry, Wayne Watson, Bride and Sam Hodgen. Memories of Love, Ed Harvey, Roll Along Cash, John Davidson. 8 across, and here they come. They're off and pacing. Jacob on the outside going for it, but it's Oh My Beautiful Doll on the inside taking the lead. Then Jacob on the outside racing second, and Jacob now takes over. Oh My Beautiful Doll is racing second. Then racing back third, Mr. Down East, Sweet Lofty is racing fourth. Then fifth, Wild Cherry. Then on the outside, Bryden. Then it's back to Memories of Love. And trailing the field, Roll Along Cash. We got a quick quarter coming up, and Haig had to work there to get with the pacer, Jacob. And how about it? 28 and 4 opener, and it's the Hagler on top with the Roan pacer. Jacob out by a pair, and Oh My Beautiful Doll with the claim entered racing second. Mr. Down East has third. Here comes Sweet Lofty out to move, and that'll give cover to Stokes, who's on the move on the outside as they come off the turn through the stretch and racing to the half. And your leader up top, Jacob. Oh My Beautiful Doll still sits in the pocket. Sweet Lofty third, Mr. Down East, and that was Wild Cherry on the outside, moving the half in a minute and 2/5. Then it's back to Memories of Love, Bryden, and trailing Roll Along Cash as they race on to the 5/8 pole, and still led by Jacob. Oh My Beautiful Doll is tracking nicely in second. Then racing back in third on the outside, and driving up 3 wide comes Wild Cherry. Mr. Down East has some rail room to work with, and out from second, there goes Oh My Beautiful Doll, and they are bunching up big time here. 3/4, 1:31 and 2. It's Jacob and the Hagler looking for a triple. He's on top. Oh My Beautiful Doll on the outside, and the backfield is in motion here with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Anybody's horse race. Oh My Beautiful Doll, Wild Cherry on the outside, digging in, deep stretch. It's Oh My Beautiful Doll, Wild Cherry coming on neck and neck. Wild Cherry wins it. Wild Cherry and Oh My Beautiful Doll gets the deuce. Wild Cherry, and a nice trip for her. Time for the mile. 2:02 and 3. Wild Cherry. And back to the winner's circle. Winner of race 11, number 5, Wild Cherry, a 6-year-old daughter at Chill Factor out of the Big Towner mare, Lowella Hanover. All by Tommy Gunn of St. John. Brock McEachran trains. And Wayne Watson in the driver's seat. Wild Cherry scores her 8th win of the campaign. 8 wins from 31 starts. And it's career win number 26 for Wild Cherry. And this afternoon, 202-1. Wild Cherry here in the 11th.